if the derivative of g is equal to 4x minus cosine of x, I first ask you to find an antiderivative of g prime of x. So the antiderivative is going to be that original function whose derivative is 4x minus cosine of x. So really we're trying to integrate this 4x minus cosine of x with respect to x. And the integral, we would increase the power by 1 and take the coefficient dividing it by the new power. For cosine, we think that, well, the derivative of sine is cosine, so minus sine. And we're always including our constant of integration. That means that any g of x is going to be 2x squared minus sine of x, and we could include any constant we want. So technically for this problem, if you put plus 10 at the end, that is an antiderivative of g prime of x. If you put 2x squared minus sine x plus 104.7, then again, we have another antiderivative, also correct. In the second part, though, I ask you to find the exact g of x if we do know what g of 0 is. The g of 0 is 3. So going back to our very general solution of g of x being 2x squared minus the sine of x plus c. What I want to do is to find out what that c is going to be if I were to plug 0 in. So g of 0 is 2 times 0 squared minus the sine of 0 plus c. And when I plug 0 in, I should get out 3. Well, 2 times 0 squared is 0, and the sine of 0 is 0, which means that c is 3. It also means, going back to here, our original function g of x is actually going to be 2x squared minus the sine of x plus c, which is now 3.